Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how my keyboard and joystick are set up. You have this image at the start to see how what buttons I have selected for the joystick, and now you'll see how I have the joystick and keyboard combined. If you need to refer to the keys, get back to this image. Okay, hello everybody, now I'm going to show you after some requests from some viewers how I'm actually using my joystick when I fly. And I'm also going to show you how the whole workstation is constructed to allow quick and efficient fly-in while you maintain access to all the important controls and not tiring yourself too much. So first, this is how you're going to play. Okay, you have the joystick. This is Extreme 3D Pro joystick, which I bought something like maybe 8 years ago or so. It was second hand and still working great. It's not new enough to have some problems with the X-Wing games, so it's very and still more than enough to have twist control, which is this one, and it's very convenient from the game. You have all the controls you need. It's very sensitive. It's great. It's the best. I heard that there are some problems with the newer models, but this one is just perfect. It's just in the the best you can get for a game as far as I'm aware of. So if you have an old one like this, which is getting pretty old, hold on to it. Don't let it go. It will serve you well in old games like X-Wing. What I'm going to teach you now is relevant to the game X-Wing, X-Wing Alliance, and TIE Fighter, and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. For all these games, all the X-Wing games, so-called, it's true what I'm going to teach you now. So this is how I control the game. Okay, let's have a go on to fly here. And now we focus about the joystick controls. So this is the normal joystick control for right and left, right and left, and up and down, dive down and climb up. Okay, and one very important addition in the X-Wing Alliance game, and that relevant only for that game, is the twist control. So if I twist the stick like this, show the screen please, the ship will roll along its axis. Okay, so what the most important maneuver that it allows you is the corkscrew, which you hear me sometimes mentioning when I'm doing the playthrough of X-Wing Alliance. So if you combine twisting with pulling the joystick to one of the corners, this is actually no circle itself. It's a square. You have one corner, second corner, third corner, fourth corner. So if you pull the joystick to one of the corners and combine it with twisting the joystick to the left and right, you'll do this maneuver. And this makes the pursuing fighters or mothership gunners very hard on them to hit you. And it also allows you to keep on moving towards your target. So this makes it very efficient maneuver. Also mentioned, it's also mentioned in the strategy guide. So cork swing is twisting and pulling the stick to one of the corners, all the way down. You can have a more gentle maneuver if you continue to twist, but extend the joystick not all the way to the corner, and then we'll do it to more it will keep your speed of advance towards your target faster, but at the cost of having you more easier to hit. So this is pretty straightforward. So how I have the joystick set up, I'm going to attach a screenshot showing what each button do. So this is the fire button. With no power here. Okay, so this is the fire button. Okay, very simple. And this is the next button. Simply next target button. So that will cycle between the targets that I have. And what else do I have here? This will change between weapon systems. So if you have lasers, ion cannons, and proton torpedoes, for example, this will cycle between them, and this will change the fire modes. You can see here now that it changes between cannon set to single fire, now they're set to dual fire, and now cannon fire linked. So you need these controls handy. That's why you have it here. That's why I use it. Okay. this one target the nearest fighter that is attacking you, and the rest you'll see on the image. What I do with the hat switch is just looking around. It's not very useful because it's not unlike X-Wing, which was better in that respect, X-Wing and TIE Fighter. When you looked left, it didn't do it continuously, it just looked directly to the left, and if you released it, it will go back to the front. In X-Wing Alliance, you do it continuously, which sucks. It's very not efficient this way, you see? You also can do things that the head can do in real life, which is stupid. Okay? You can get back to the point, to the center point, using the 5 key on the numpad. I'm not using these controls because my left hand is on the joystick. It's on the keyboard, where the power controls, the engine controls are, and some other controls. Full power, 2/3 power, and 1/3 power. That will allow you to maneuver more quickly. You need to have your hand handy on the left bracket key all the time, because when you're in tight dogfight, you want to turn quickly towards the target on 3rd power, align up to it, and then full power or match target with speed, which is the enter key. So you have to have this button always available. That's why your hand is on this side of the keyboard, next to the enter key. One very bad decision that they made is put the throttle set to no power here, so you accidentally press it and then get down to 0 speed, and then they'll shoot you up immediately until you realize that you accidentally pushed that button. It happened to me several times. The pad is very annoying. They should have put it all the way to the left, not here, where you can accidentally push it, but that's the way it is right now. Now, another thing that is very important location here is the transfer partial power from cannons to shields, which is this button, and this button, which is transfer partial power from shields to cannon system. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the space key, this key. So when you have a missile fired at you, you quickly use your palm to target it, and then you'll have it very conveniently set up here, and you won't have to move your hand along the keyboard to quickly access it. If you have it set up like this, your so-called cockpit, you'll see you can get to all of the important control very fast. That's it.